The Foreign Office is using that ship, the HMS Enterprise, to evacuate the remaining British nationals. The embassy here has been advising all British nationals to leave the country for over a week now through commercial means, and by that, it would include any ships coming in from European countries that are taking European nationals, or any flights going out, because there is still an airport that is open and some limited flights available every day, and also by road overland to the Tunisian border. So this ship is just basically a last-minute option for British nationals that are still here and want that assisted departure from the embassy before they close.
What is the risk for people there? I mean, the embassy closing tomorrow, of course, it seems to be one of the last, of course, that has managed to stay open. I mean, it is not a risk of being targeted. It is of being caught up in crossfire, is it?
Indeed, that is the biggest risk that civilians and local civilians and foreigners are facing, and it's why most of the embassies have closed. A lot of them are based around the area where the fighting has been concentrated. It has spread out a little bit, but it is still within the vicinity of southern and southwestern Tripoli, and that's where the airport is. One of the British embassy compounds is also there, and that is also mainly why they had to leave, because these rival militias have been using weapons that are very imprecise, especially when it comes to things like Grad rockets, and they have been randomly shelling or randomly hitting homes of civilians most of the time. But by some stroke of luck, the civilian casualty rate hasn't been very high, although we are hearing reports that on Sunday, yesterday's fighting, which was very intense and moved closer to a civilian district, saw many homes being hit, and that the casualties among civilians may have been a lot higher than what we've seen in the last 3 weeks of the fighting.